Welcome back to another exciting episode of TRB Collectibles. My name's Tom, and I will be your guide through this estate sale. One of my favorite signs to see walking into any estate sale is that everything is 50% off. Let's see what we can find. Some of the first items that we come across is this entire table full of Buffalo Bills commemorative merchandise and collectibles. Clearly, this person in this house was a huge fan of the Buffalo Bills. Now, granted, we are in an area where you can be a Buffalo Bill fan, New York Jet fan, or New York Giant fan, because we have left sunny San Diego and we are now in the capital region in upstate New York. Did you know that the Buffalo Bills are the only NFL team that play in the state of New York? Technically, the New York Jets and the New York Giants play in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Now you know. On the right-hand side, I noticed this Mac. They wanted $150, and today it would have been $75. I've sold one in the past, and I barely broke even on it. And in this case, the price point was rather high. Luckily, I had an opportunity to test it, turned on, and it told me it didn't have the proper booting software to actually get started. So if I was to buy that for $75 and learn that it didn't actually have that, I would have lost money on that purchase. Even knowing so, I would have broken even. So I had to leave it behind. Welcome back to Creepy Things on TRB Collectibles. Can you imagine walking into your basement with no lights on and Creepy Santa pops out at you? Yeah, no. Santa was staying right here at this estate sale. Over to the left, that wooden room, which I thought was a wine cabinet, it's actually a 1 or 2 person sauna. I had to ask. I've never seen it at an estate sale before. To each their own. If you wanted to cool down and relax, I guess it's a great place to be. Are you like me? Do you take photos on your phone or your camera while on trips? Say that's going to be an excellent picture and then never look at it again? Yeah. I started buying digital photo frames, buying big memory cards, putting all those photos on there, and they cycle through all the photos. So every once in a while when I glance at one, I see a photo that I actually took that's not stuck on my phone. It's a great way of showing your wonderful photos. I was really excited to find this next item. It was originally marked at $50, but 50% off, it was $25. It was in excellent conditions, no scratches, no scuffs, had the battery, had the original charging dock, and the power cord, and the original bag it came in. A lot of these comps that you're currently looking at are for the broken parts only, camera only, no battery, no charger. Since I had all the pieces, including the original manual, I should be able to get $75 to $85 plus shipping. And I went home and tested it. It worked, it held the memory, and it held the charge on the camera. I was super excited. I paid $25, but I'm going to make an excellent return. Sometimes you have to pay up to make a little bit more. Now, I've talked about this before, this Bissell carpet cleaner. Itself, it's kind of heavy, it would be expensive to ship, but in the reality of it, it does not hurt to break it down and sell it for parts. Sometimes the original manufacturer doesn't sell the additional parts in case somebody's machine breaks and a piece doesn't work. They want the piece rather than rebuying the whole machine, and you can make just as much selling the parts as you do the entire machine or the appliance, and the shipping costs are less because it weighs less. So it doesn't hurt to look up a machine just for its parts. One thing I've come to learn as a reseller is to always check the areas that you found a really good item in. Is because you're probably paying so much attention to the item that you are trying to comp and appraise and see what price you can get it for, is that you completely forget that all the items there potentially could also have a really good value as well. So I always double check just in case I might have missed something. Over to the right, you're going to see these little machines, these little coolers. They're advertised that if you put ice in them and they have a fan, they'll produce cold air. Well, that's true, but it's not going to be like an air conditioner. I've had friends that have purchased these. It was more so a as seen on TV kind of product. In reality, it'll keep you cool at your desk, but if you're trying to cool a room like that down, it will not work. To each their own, but I completely pass on comping these anymore. They are not worth it in the reselling market.
Let's see if we can roll it up and then just put these around it.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to click that like button. And if you have some spare time, check out some of these other videos. Thanks!